There's a lot of talk lately in the disc golf community, mainly from YouTubers. No ill intent, but if they're going to tell their opinion, I'm going to say mine. And the topic is inconsistencies, not a good thing. With discs costing $20 more and more, that is triple the minimum wage in this country. I understand that no one really makes the minimum wage, but still, it's more than an hour's worth of work for most people. And an hour's worth of work, an hour's worth of their life that they're not going to get back to buy your product that you specifically say flies like this. Here's the advertisement, here's the product, you buy it, and it's nothing like what you ordered. And I understand that there's different arm strengths and speed, but they still are able to do it in golf. You know, no one goes and buys a new driver and they're like, wow, that's nothing at all what you said it was going to do. Because in golf, they say like they're juicing it 1%. If they can do 1% better every year, then then 10 years, you're going to be 10% better golfer. And overall, that's a lot. If you, literally, you shoot 100 usually, in 10 years, you'll shoot 90 just from using better equipment. So if you use equipment 10 years ago to now, you should roughly have 10 stroke different. Okay? But in disc golf, it's harder because we're dealing with plastics, and plastics have inconsistencies. My problem is, and actually MVP does a very nice job. Depending on which plastic it's made in, MVP will change the flight numbers. The NV is usually, 3.3? Where's my NV? NV is usually 3.302, and then on the soft ones, it's 3.3 -1.2. Because MVP understands science very, very well, because they're scientists, and they want to be as scientifically possible. As, whatever, you get what I'm trying to say. Discraft had their aggregated flight system. It's actually not on any of these discs I have. Wow. That's inconvenient. So Vulture's 1.7. I don't even think I have a Raptor to show. Raptor's 2.1. And that flight system worked pretty well. It's a cool Vulture, by the way. I haven't dyed it yet. So, what I'm trying to say is, the inconsistencies are very bad. Okay, we're not sitting around hoping the disc flies good. The disc should just fly good. Okay, it should fly the way you tell me. Ledgestone has a run of Raptors, the FLX ESP ones last year, that were like a beat-in Thunderbird or a beat-in Onyx. But perfect example. It was more straight than a single Onyx I've ever thrown. It easily was like 9.602, maybe 0.1. It was the best disc I've ever thrown. And then I try to replicate that with a Vulture. It doesn't fly anywhere similar. And I like the Vulture, I like the Raptor, and I like the Undertaker. And in theory, all these discs, you should be able to bag all of them. But I can't just spend $100 on Vultures to find which ones fly properly. And that's why inconsistencies are very... Because I want to be able to go, oh, I need an overstable disc. I'm going to grab the Raptor. It's not going to glide very much. It's going to go straight to the ground. That's exactly what I need sometimes. But if I want something glidier but still wind fighter, I'll get a Vulture. And if I want something that's pretty straight, -1.2, this disc right here, this foundation run, is beefy. It's more like a Vulture. It's not a Raptor, more like a Vulture. So I buy this for $25 thinking, yippee, I'm going to get a cool disc. But it's not. It overlaps, and I have no use for this. None. Because I have other Undertakers that actually fly like Undertakers. And you could do this for any company. Oh, but Dan, if this company's bad, why don't you just go to Trilogy? Well, Trilogy's numbers are horrendous. We all know that. They're 14 speeds or 12 speeds, and their -1.3s are more like -3.2s. The King might as well be a Hades. I don't understand how more disc golfers aren't frustrated. I think mainly we're just so used to how impossible it is that we just gave up. So I wish companies would just give up their rating system, or judging how they're the ones making a disc, why doesn't Bob Julio from Discraft or whoever's the manager of the warehouse, I'm sure they have someone with 400 feet of power, because that's all you really need, 400 feet to throw the disc and make the numbers. And I'm talking about individual runs. So when this new Raptor comes out that doesn't even have flight numbers on it, they can easily make a post on their Instagram saying, this Raptor is blankety blankety blank. And it's not a perfect system, but it's a system that I would really appreciate. Because if I found a Raptor that somehow, out of the box, flew understable, I would bag every single one because it's super funny, but also really convenient because I would need that disc. And I would be able to do mold minimalization and know exactly what I was buying. A lot of people don't care about this problem, and that's fine. I do care about it because I think it's borderline false advertisement and people could get sued. People could go to jail. I know that never would happen because lawsuits are expensive. But at the end of the day, you're selling a product that you say does one thing and it doesn't. And then people are out $20, $40, $60. Possibly even $100. I mean, 5 discs is $100. Especially with tax. I mean, I live in Delaware. We have no sales tax. But you're paying shipping and taxes. Easily $100 by 5 circles of plastic that cost like $4 to make, maybe. I mean, I can't imagine Beats. The $300 Beats headphones cost $16. I can't imagine this costs anywhere near $5 per disc. So at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. None of this really matters. We're throwing plastic circles in the woods. There's a lot bigger things going on, but I think it's a fun topic to talk about. And let me know what you think. I know I'm overreacting. Trust me, I'm well aware. But am I wrong? That's the bigger topic. Am I wrong? Let me know if I'm wrong. I'll see you next time.